Today I want to talk to you all about why I decided to become a chiropractor and the kind of just a little bit of the path in which I took to get to what I do today. At the age of 26 I became a chiropractor, but I had wanted to be a chiropractor since the age of 12. When I was 12 years old, I was a national level swimmer and I was having very chronic knee pain. My parents, of course, did what they thought was best, and they took me to my regular general practitioner, and of course he referred me to the orthopedist, and the orthopedist took x-rays, and he decided that I had a disease called Osgood-Schlatter. And basically it's where your kneecap aches, right below here, where the tendon's being pulled on. So my mother at the time worked for the Los Angeles Rams football company, and she thought, I have 380-pound linebackers that roll their ankle or injure their ankle and are back on the field in a week. So there must be something that this professional team is doing to advance their healing process to a very quick state. Because the doctors had recommended that I just stay out of the pool and not swim, rest, ice, and do a modified physical therapy program. So I remember her taking me to the camp, and we walk in and I meet Dr. Tuthill. And immediately, when I tell him what's going on, he says, "Go ahead and lay down on this bench table." And I'm like, okay. And so, yes sir, sat down, and immediately he checked my leg length, and then he checked a couple of other things, my hips, and then he had me turn around sideways, and he said, "Well, I know what's wrong with you." And I said, "Really?" He said, "Yes. Your hip is more forward on the right, and therefore it's affecting how the tendon then comes down to the knee." And I thought, okay, wait a minute, it's my knee that hurts, not my hip. I'm not understanding this whole concept. Well, what he said to me was, basically, once we adjust you back into place, then that will be pulling on the tendon and you will be pain-free. So we decided to go ahead and give it a try, and after the 4th adjustment, I literally popped up off the table and I had no pain within 4 days, 4 treatments. And I just thought, this is amazing. This is when I knew that God had given me this anointing on my life to do this, to heal people with my hands and have every person in this world understand that it's their birthright to be happy, healthy, and pain-free. So this is Dr. Tandy Williams. My practice is in Plano. I've been practicing for 16 years. And I'd like to have you come and visit my office one day and find out your story about what your profession is. Thank you.